Alright everybody, what is going on? Today we're going to be doing a on her commentary, on her gameplay, in the assault game mode. I'm going to be start doing some more conquests again. I was just doing assaults to mix little things up, and because sometimes I'm not serious enough to play conquest, I just want to play a little bit of assault. So that's why I've been playing some assaults lately, but let's get into the commentary. The team comps are on her, Kronos, Apollo, Aokong, and Guan Yu versus Cupid, Apollo, Ra, Bakasura, and Ymir. I went for the Warrior tab as first item, which is pretty common. And then, yeah, I got some pots. So, you'll see me, I believe I took out that, yeah, I took that Apollo out real quick. And, yeah, so it's going to be pretty good gameplay. They have two healers. We have one. Although their two healers are probably a little bit more significant than our one healer. So, other than that, they're all, physical except for Ymir. So, it's not going to be too difficult of a game. It's not greatly balanced. You see Cupid bring down his ult there, takes out the Guan Yu with the stun and the hits. So Guan Yu goes down, and we didn't actually pick anyone up there. So we are down by one kill, unfortunately. But it's assault, so anything can happen. You see that raw beam, that beam, dude. And I'm looking for a place to take my pillar, and you can see there goes Ao Kwang's ultimate, and I'm gonna try to take out that raw. Dang assist, but we did take him out, so we did put a Raw and our Cupid down, so I got the assist for both of them. So it's going pretty decently here. That Ao Kwang is throwing up the tornadoes like it is Tornado Alley. I don't even know what to say, and that was so lame. But anyway, just kind of doing what we can to chase them back. We're definitely controlling the early part of this game here. A lot of control. We have not been backed out to our tower yet. I don't know what this Apollo was doing. Like, here, let me fly to the opposite base. I'm pretty sure he meant to fly to his own base, but then he was flying towards, like, ours. I don't know. It's weird. Like, why? I don't understand why he did that. Like, there was no way he was killing any of our guys. But our Apollo basically suicide dives into there. He's dead. There's just no hope for him. I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe he wanted to die to go back to base, but I don't know. He just kind of like suicide bombed into the enemy tower and then tried to dash out, and it just didn't work for him at all. And so not a smart move there, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. That was a terrible move, but I guess it didn't affect us too much because he's already spawned. It's early game, and it's not too big of a deal here. And you can see me, there goes the Ao Kwang hit, and I'm going to try to get in there for the kill, which I did. I was going to jump out, but I did not have enough mana, so I just had to run back. But that's not too big there, and we also ended up taking out the Cupid. So, again, a 2-4-0 situation. We're definitely leading the early game quite clearly here. It's not too much opposition from the enemy team. I mean, we both have decent teams, but I have to also say this is the first time I've ever seen Kronos in an assault match. But we both have decent teams. I think I was gonna try to get that Ymir there, but it just really didn't happen. And I was gonna die if I stayed. Literally, if I stayed in there for any longer, I would have died. One more tower hit probably would have killed me there. And there goes our Guan Yu. I don't know exactly what he was doing. I know he was trying to get out there, but then apparently I went in there and got hit. And this Bakasura's coming at me. I just hit the knockback on him to get him away from me, so I didn't die, and we ended up taking him out. So that was a very, very good play by me. Not to toot my own horn, but that that knockback probably saved my life and got the kill on him when he went into the tornado. Ra uses his ultimate. Don't think he hit anyone with it, so his ult is down, but that is a very fast ult to come up, especially if he's building the CDR that Ra should be building. Here comes Apollo again. He's going to hit me, and I tried to do some kind of sweet jump there, but it doesn't really matter because he just, again, suicide dived into it. Here I have no idea what I was thinking, but we did end up getting the kill. Actually, I got the kill on him, but I did get killed by the Cupid heart bomb, and there would have been a way for me to get out of that. I should have jumped. I guess I just really wasn't paying attention enough. And now they're pushed up to our tower with two of us out and two of us at low health. So they're probably going to be able to get a little bit of push up here onto our tower, but hopefully not too much. Yeah, I'm going to be respawning here. I'm going to, I have 3,000 gold, so I'm probably going to pick up an item. I don't remember exactly what I picked up. I'm going to pick up Soul Eater early on in the game for the lifesteal, and then go Titan's Bane because of the penetration I already get from the boots. Soul Eater is a very decent item. early on in the game, in my opinion, and I also pick up level 2 meditation. I like Soul Eater earlier on in the game, um, because you get that extra life steal, and then I like to go damage early. I really don't know what the correct, quote unquote, correct way would be if you were to get damage first, then Soul Eater or your lifesteal item second, or later on in the game. But I like taking my lifesteal items, picking them up earlier, even though they will benefit you with more health later on. But I just think that health is a more important early game than late game. And you can see me trying to go in here. I really wanted that kill. And one thing I really have to work on in my gameplay is not chasing kills. Assault, it doesn't really matter as much because it's more of like a casual game mode than Conquest. But and you see me pick up the kill there on Cupid. But I really need to figure out, or I need to learn and remember not to chase kills, especially if it's like in that situation it was like 4-on-1. Like I need to kind of back up and choose and position myself more correctly to get myself in the position to make kills rather than trying just to chase him down and force a kill. I shouldn't have to do that. I should more, because people will put themselves in a position where they can be killed. I really don't need to put myself in that position. And you see Ymir fail stun there, and it looks like Apollo is doing what I just said I need not to start doing, or need to. I just kind of showed you again. Like that's not too bad of a chase because there's no enemies behind me, but I need to definitely work on that. And they did pick up the Apollo because he dove in there way too far, and it's just not worth it. Really, it's just not. A 1-for-1 is only beneficial if the person you're killing is completely fed, and even then it's not that beneficial. And you see a Guan Yu coming in here with a just diving in, taking that kill, and that's again something that I just need to learn not to do. And you see me hit the knockback. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have hit the knockback on him and pushed him behind the tower at that point. But then yeah, but we're doing a little bit worse now. We definitely lost a couple people there and evened it out a little bit. Cronus is gonna do some attack, and they're all really low health, which makes me just want to go in there and just kill them all. But like I said before, I need to learn kind of how to not do that. And again, I'm gonna hit ulti here and kill the Bakasura. I hadn't used my ultimate in a while. I just decided I'd rather pick up a kill there. And Ymir's really low health here too, but I'm going to get targeted. I'm going to thinking about jumping there. I missed my impale, and that's going to take Cupid out from the back. So we're doing decent right here. We're just took out the enemy tower, so it's overall pretty good. And we're just going to take out some of the minions here. No real big challenge here. We're doing pretty well. Ymir definitely out of position there. We should have had that kill. Hopefully, I don't remember if we actually grab it or not. I don't think we do. And then he pushed out here. He shouldn't have done that. He should have just backed off. Even though he needed to get that heal, like when there's 4 guys right in front of the heal, it's just better not to go for it. Like Ra should have saw that and put the heal behind the tower instead of in front of it like that. And we did end up picking the Ymir up. If Ra would have put that heal behind the tower instead of in front of it, he might have had a better chance of surviving. Not saying he would survive, but he definitely would have a better chance. And we also pick up the Bakasura because he just dove in for no reason there. I guess maybe he just wanted to go back because he was low health, but he dove in there for really no reason at all. Like there was really no chance of him getting out. He does have a leap, but it just wasn't worth it for him. I don't know why he did that. And Apollo again really pushing up high for his low health. Needs to stay back a little bit more. It's what I like to kind of complain about people. A lot of people in this game are really aggressive when they shouldn't be. Like right here, I probably shouldn't be this high up with only 1 minion, and I'll probably get hit for it. And you see, I took damage for it there, so I did pay for it a little bit, but not as much as they probably could have hard bombed me or something there and got me. Guan Yu just goes in like with his ult, and Guan Yu shouldn't have done that because it really didn't do anything at all. Like he just died. Like he basically lost all of his health, and he damaged like half health of a Cupid, which with Cupid can just fully heal himself up again. So it's really pointless. And Apollo comes and gets us there. I'm gonna drop that Cupid back. I shouldn't have done that because I don't know if Kronos actually hit his ability, but if he didn't, that was my fault. He didn't. and I just jump over here. I'm going to try to get this Bakasura. He's definitely out of position. He should die. And he comes back in for this Apollo kill, which he did grab. But then he comes in again, and he's trying to eat minions. And I might actually die here. But that Bakasura should have been dead. And I'm dead, I'm guessing, yeah. So I died. And all of us died pretty much. And the Bakasura actually lived. Yeah, we should have got that Bakasura. He was out of position. He should have been dead. And then the Bakasura actually kills our Kronos. So that was just terrible play on our team's part, on my part, and our team as a whole. And we ended up picking up him now, but he should have died way earlier there. Like, he should not have got that kill on Kronos. That shouldn't have happened. And Apollo is taking a lot of damage. Just trying to hold back some of the, minions and the gods from damaging our tower too much. He needs to be careful, though. He's very, very... And then, exactly, and this is why I said he has to be careful, and he's going to die for it. He should die for it anyway. If he doesn't die, he definitely should be dying for it. And it looks like he died for it. He should not have went in there that hard on that. It just wasn't worth it. And since he's out Kwang, he has really no escape. He needed to stay back farther. But I guess not much to do about it now. But he should have stayed back a lot farther than that, and just sat back. When you're out Kwang, all you really need to do is sit back and spam tornadoes. Like that. You don't need to be up there pushing Squall because it doesn't do enough damage really to warrant the danger of getting up that close without an escape. And I try to tell this Guan Yu he needs to retreat because it's like 1v5. You just can't. Yeah, even though you're a tank and you're Guan Yu, do like no damage, so there's like not even a point in going out there. You're just gonna get damaged. He goes out again like by himself. It's just not worth it. It just makes me mad. He's gonna die. Like, he's gonna die. He died. And he didn't need to go out there. He did nothing. Like, I don't want to be like mean, but he literally just went out there and did nothing. He does no damage because he's just Guan Yu. And I mean, Guan Yu can do some damage, but especially when he's a tank Guan Yu, and I'm pretty sure he's building tank Guan Yu, you're not gonna do like any damage at all. You're just going out there to suicide basically. There's just really no point. And I ended up picking up one kill that I don't even remember who I picked up. Probably Apollo. I'm just trying to get the minions off here. Ymir pops in here, and that was a terrible shot by Kronos. And I'm sorry, man. I don't want to, hurt his feelings or just be mean. But that was a terrible shot. Like, that's an easy shot to hit. It should have been. Oh, and another thing I was gonna mention about this Raw, like, why? He's using his heal as like an offensive attack, and it's just not worth that. Like, just keep it. Like, it's gonna be on cooldown now, and your team might need it. I was thinking about leaping in there. It was a really stupid idea. Probably trying to pick up that Raw, but again, don't chase your kills like that. It's just not worth it. And I'm probably gonna get killed here unless I jump out. But if I definitely would have jumped in for that Raw, I would have been dead. Like, I wouldn't have lived. It just wouldn't have been worth it, really. And I'm really low health. I need to keep back here. And again, Apollo just goes in a little bit. It had a little bit more to it because he had teammates behind him. But there's just Apollo is super aggressive. Like, he is super aggressive. And pick up level 20. Not too early, but a little bit earlier than everybody else did. Except for a couple people. And now we're pushing up on their next tower again. Ao Kuang is doing what he should be doing right here, is just spamming his tornadoes from a safe distance. Pretty much what Ao Kuang needs to do in this situation. He has really no escape, and his Squall doesn't do that much damage. He needs to basically tornado and ultimate, and which he did, but he did miss his ultimate there. Like, Squall's like, just no. If you're Ao Kuang, you just need to sit back and just spam your tornadoes. And it would be a good thing to spam them like on top of Raw's healing, because the team's going to be in the healing circle, and then putting your tornado on top of them is just a really good idea. And I'm going to pick up those 2 kills there. I'm going to take some tower damage, but I knew for a fact that if I jumped in there to get those kills, I wasn't going to die. Because, like, I know how much my ultimate does, and I just know that that was a safe bet, that I could get in there and kill them both without without dying. So, like, in situations where you know you can get in there and get the kills, I mean, I did kind of chase the kills there, but I was at full health, and they were, like, 1/4 health each with my ultimate up. I mean, I knew I could do it safely. So that's why I did that. And I would just kind of have to back these guys off here. Again, Ao Kwang, now he's kind of doing what he needs to be doing, just sitting back and, you know, doing his tornadoes. And Guan Yu, for some reason, just jumps in. Kind of not good. He might pick up a kill, but now they're chasing. That's a bad idea. Like, where they are right now, what they're doing right now, this is just not a good idea. They're chasing kills past the tower, which is just not a good idea. Even though they did pick up like all of the kills, probably. I came in here to see if I could help pick them up. Probably not my best idea. I should not have done that at all. But we did pick up a lot of kills. Apollo ended up dying. I'm getting the heck out because, like, I don't want to die. Guan Yu died. So it was a 2-for-2 exchange, I believe, and we did take out the tower anyway. But instead of jumping that, they should have just waited it out and then took out the tower. Chasing kills that far. It isn't as bad because it's assault, but in conquest, something like that, I mean, it could definitely hurt you. And I picked that up. I was thinking about trying to get that Cupid. I guess I didn't realize how low my health was, and I ended up dying. But I got the kill, and then they also picked up the Apollo anyway. So it wasn't too bad of a problem, but I definitely should have been more aware. And then again, Ao Kwang, you can see Ao Kwang doing doing exactly what he should be doing at this point. We're up a significant amount of kills, 9 kills. Gold, we're up a lot, but it doesn't actually really matter that much because a lot of times you don't even get to spend all your gold because if you don't die, then you don't get to spend the gold. And there's the freeze there, not good for Ao Kwang, he's dead. When Ymir gets any close to him, he should have just backed out because if Ymir freezes Ao Kwang, he's just dead. There's just no way he can out-tank the damage from. Because if Ao Kwang's freezing you, you're probably going to get a hit by other people. And, like, in that situation, Ao Kwang just... He saw Ymir coming, should have just backed out. And here I'm just checking out. I want to get a defensive item. I picked shield. I don't think this was the best idea for me to get. And I also picked the wrong one. I should have went Runic instead, I believe. And then I picked up Rage. Even though it's basically just going to give me way more damage. They did take out mid tower now, and it's 2v5. And Guan Yu backed, which is a good thing. He didn't dive in there again. But now he's kind of diving, and he should not have done that at all. Like, you need to get act there. Like, Guan Yu, physical melee character, or magical melee character is what I meant. But no, you just don't want to get in there. Like, that's just terrible. You're gonna die. Like, you might be a tank, but it doesn't really matter that much. Like, especially when they're all like full health. Like, you just need to back out. Especially when it was only just me and him. Now we can do it a little bit more safely because we have the full team on our back. But back then it just would have been completely wasted. And I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah. I picked up Cupid. Not the greatest trade. I probably shouldn't have went in as hard as I did, but I did pick up a kill, which, you know, if I die, I might as well pick up a kill, kind of. And we're going to push farther up anyway, and they took out Bakasura, so it's a 2-on-4 situation. I mean, our team and their team are both having pretty bad decisions on some points. Our Apollo is just going to be like, I'm going in. I don't know why he went in so far, but, you know, both of us, and Apollo's probably going to die for that. Like, if he doesn't, then, like, he needs to die for that. He needs to learn that you can't just dive in there like that. Like, I hope our Apollo died for that. Like, I wish he would have died for that, because he just needs to learn you cannot dive that far. Ao Kwang is going to die, it looks like, here. Yeah, he's dead. Unfortunately. I didn't see what he did, but he might have just been really too close. And our Kronos picks up the Raw, and again, we're still up by like 8 kills, 9 kills, something like that. Yeah, 9 kills. I mean, we took out the Apollo and the Raw, so we're doing really, really good here. Not too bad. I'm just kind of checking out what items I have and what I should get. Deathbringer is my next item I picked up, which will be my end item. I was just kind of checking out what Rage actually gave me besides the critical strike chance. And here goes Bakasura. Really dumb. Like, why? I don't know why he was diving so far in. Especially, he should have known that Cronus had his ultimate, and he shouldn't have been diving in that far. And he's gonna come in again. Like, why? Like, do you not see what items I'm building, or? And this should have been a kill on my part, but like I said, I'm not chasing kills in there because even though the Phoenix wasn't there, Cupid could have heart bombed me or ulted me. I don't know if he has his ult, so I'm not gonna try anything. And then Ymir comes out, so that could have been bad news for me. But how much damage I'm doing is insane. And here comes Raw and basically the whole team out. So if I would have chased Bakasura, it might have been a good chance that I would have died doing it when the team was respawning. And Ymir and the Cupid ult there doesn't get me, but it might have gotten someone else. Guan, you need to just get out. like don't stand in there. Like, he just needs to move. And here comes, that was just poor and terrible position on my part. If I would have read that my team backed, and I'm going to just try to take out the Bach if I can, I actually died. But that was just terrible planning on my part. I should have seen that my team was backing and that the other team was advancing. I didn't notice that right away, and then I got stunned. It was just too late for me. Just terrible positioning on my part. That shouldn't have happened at all. Like, it could have been easily avoided. I could have jumped, or I could have leapt out earlier, and I could have avoided all that damage and my death. And the death probably of some of my teammates because of me. So it was just terrible positioning. Which is one thing I'm trying to learn about the game and work on it. And I don't know actually what I'm doing here. I'm going to pick up the second level of Deathbringer. I didn't pick up any beads, or I should have picked up Shard. Actually, I don't know if Shard... No, Shard wasn't back in the game yet when I was playing. This is a couple days old, so Shard wasn't back in. They would pick up the Raw. We're probably going to pick up the Ymir as well. But you never know. You can see some of the builds on my team are just weird, if you can read them or see them. But basically, I should have beads, and I guess I should have picked up beads or Aegis for Ymir's ultimate, but no one else's ultimate really mattered. Bakasura's ultimate, not really that big of a deal. Ra's ultimate's really hard to Aegis or bead. Beads wouldn't really matter, but Aegis, so, I mean, I could have picked it up for Ymir. I should have, actually, on second thought. No one on my team did, which is really weird, but I should have picked it up. Now, definitely, if you have a Hades or Ares, you definitely want to be picking those items up. Isn't that the enemy that's the enemy Apollo, right? It's like a glitch, because, like, the enemy Apollo, you see that? Like, you guys saw that? Like, the enemy Apollo is flying that way. Like, it definitely is flying that way, right? And he lands. You saw him land, right? But the enemy Apollo is dead. Like, look at the thing over there. The enemy Apollo is dead, but he was flying in our base. That's why I went back here, because I was like, is that the enemy Apollo? And I was like looking, and like, he's gone. And I looked at my screen, and I'm like, he's dead. I was like, what? You guys see that was such a glitch or something? Because he might have died when he was in his ultimate or something. But he like, yeah, it was really weird. Like, I'm sure you guys saw that, but it was really weird. That's why I ran back there, if you guys are wondering, because I saw the enemy Apollo flying back, and it must have just been a glitch. So I'm kind of sitting back here, not trying to chase. I should not be thinking about chasing this, but I am. I'm gonna put myself in a bad situation unless my teammates get closer. And basically looking at some shots here. I'm not trying to jump in, and bad situation here. I should, again, stayed back. I shouldn't leap forward or anything like that. It's just gonna make it a lot easier for them to kill me. And there's the Ymir the Ymir stun, and we're gonna pick this up hopefully. teammates are hanging back. And we should probably pick this Raw up. Guan is just going in with his ultimate. Kind of don't know why he went with that ultimate. That was kind of a pointless ultimate at this point. He was going for the Ymir kill, but like Ymir's a tank. Like, you're not going to kill him. We ended up picking up the Ymir when he ulted, and I'm going to try to... I did use my ultimate there, and it didn't do anything. It was kind of a waste. I did the knockback there. You saw me do the knockback to let me escape. And I ended up dying. A little bit bad positioning again on my part. A lot of my deaths aren't just because I'm not playing correctly. Well, they technically are, but it's more like I need to just kind of be aware of my surroundings and react to them better. And now it's a long respawn time, and at this point they probably can push us back a little bit. But they push up a little bit farther again. They have the Ymir, and the Ymir is now live, and the Apollo's going to be back up in 23 seconds. So they're probably going to want to start backing here unless they can get some kills. And they ended up picking up the Raw, so they can probably keep pushing forward here. I'm just going to pick up some pots, and we're going to be good to go. I could have picked up a second active just because... maybe like a shell or whatever the heck it's called, shield or whatever. Not shield. Is it called shell? I think it might be called shell. I could have picked that up just for the, you know, the usefulness of it. Because I have money, I don't really have anything else to spend it on. And it would technically help my teammate out, or teammates out. I'm going to push forward here. And I'm just going to, hopefully we can get in there and just take him out now. And the game, we did take out the Basura, so again, that's very, very good. Guan Yu is just, yeah, he needed to dash out of that. It was very, very good. For him to dash out, definitely the correct thing to do. That was a terrible ultimate. Like, I don't know what he was thinking on that one. It wasn't even close. Like, I don't know. It was really weird. And there we go. We pushed down the tower, and we're now going towards the left. They're all pushing back, and we kind of just need to chill. And there's our Apollo just jumping in. Apollo then runs very, very good. He didn't stay in there like I thought he would. Early in the game, like if I would have just thought about him then, like he just would have been in there and like just died. Very bad play on this. I should have not taken any damage. And the Kwang again steps back and uses his tornadoes like he should be. There's the raw heal, not really being used by anyone, kind of, and then I don't know how the heck he latched onto me, but I'm definitely dead. Yeah, not too much. I could have pillared maybe and stopped, jump back, pillared in that area and got it, but there we go. We take out two of them, or we take out one of them, and we take out me. So it's a 3v3 situation again. Not too bad. And they're backing up here like they should be. Apollo's... Oh, he made it out. Like, that should have been a death on him. Just should have been a death. Look at his health. Like, literally, it's like 1 health. It's like maybe 10 health. Like, it's so low. And if you don't have a heal, like, you're just going to have to go by Guan, hope he heals you. Pretty much in that situation. They're way up there. They're definitely should be backing at this point. It's almost a 5-on-3 situation technically, because me and Kwang aren't up there yet. So technically it should be 1-on-3 or like 5-on-3. So they should definitely be backing here. We'll see if they die. If any of them die, if they do, like face palm, pretty much. Like they should definitely be. They shouldn't be trying to kill at this situation. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of chilling. Not 100% sure. and we're taking them out here. I mean, we're definitely, ruling the game at this point. You know, they haven't even took out a second tower yet, so we're just looking really good for us. But all it takes for them to do is just kill us, and they can easily take that tower out. And there's the Ymir stun, and Guan Yu's gonna die. He should die. He ults. Wow, he's gonna survive? Yeah, no, he went back in though. Like, please don't. Like, just don't do that. And oh, look at that Apollo. Like, look at those hits. Like 500 auto attacks. Like, ouch. Like my auto attacks are just better than my freaking ultimate at this point. And I took damage there, but like Ra's beam doesn't do that much damage to me anymore. And yeah, Ymir definitely should be back in at that point. He shouldn't have been up that close. Because even if you're a tank, it really doesn't matter at this late in the game. Your health's going to get drained. Like, you saw me hit him from 500s. I mean, I could probably like 7 hit him at this point. And he just comes up. Really stupid idea. You see that jump? That was sick. Like, honestly sick. Like, I could have took so... And look at that. I just killed him. Because he definitely shouldn't have been up that close. He should not have ulted. He should have just ran. As you saw that, he ulted. And as soon as, like, the damage thing popped up, I just jumped in the air and landed back down. It was sweet. And then I pick up this. And this Bakasura is stupid. You should not be up this close. He should not have gotten away either. Like, that just shouldn't have happened. Not much he really can do. I mean, he just kind of has to fight. He just kind of has to fight because, like, what else is he going to do? You can't go back, so you just kind of have to fight. Let me see him jump here. Boom, hit him. And I'm going to try to kill him there, but Apollo comes up and lands from I don't know where. And then Guan Yu does his ultimate. I believe he canceled this ultimate. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, this Apollo is just like, just sitting like, I'm done. Like, he's not going to make it. He's not going to live. And there's the kill. And there's the enemy men start going down. That's basically it. We pretty much dominated the game. I mean, there wasn't really much time for them or chance for them to come back. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Wow. There's like 20 seconds left. I must have like really effed up the end of it. But anyway, that's it. If you guys liked what you saw, if you guys want more commentaries or any ideas on commentaries, other games I should do commentaries for, please leave it in the comments. Please give this video a like, and if you want to watch me or watch any more of my videos, please subscribe. I love you forever. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later, and peace.